Hey, you too. It's your boy Domination. I'm back again. The only place you're gonna get it. 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 It's right back at the basic. Chuck of the deuces, how we do it, Tessa baby. Man out of Dallas back. You know what it is. 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 Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. I mean, real women rise up, fake women rise down. Real men rise up, fake women rise down. Real men rise up. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Real men rise up, fake women rise down. That's what I'm trying to get today. I'm just so excited. And this is back at the basics. There's no other place you're gonna get it. Only place you're gonna get it right back at the basics. Chuck a deuces, how we do text baby. Man out of Dallas, you know what it is. I practice, preach and preach on, all right? I want to talk about this, you know, that's really in it on my mind and everybody else's mind. Do you this is what people, when I'm talking about dirty work, when I mean dirty work, man, you know, they expect you to do their dirty work. When I mean what they expect you to do their dirty work, people expect you supposed to do the dirty work for them, but they can't do it for themselves. What I'm saying is, man, and you wonder why there's so many people out there always in trouble all the time, because they expect you supposed to do their dirty work. They supposed to ain't doing dirty work for themselves. My point is this: people back in the days that people had something to do in that time. People used to play dominoes. They used to, you know, walk on the park. You know, they used to do all funny things. And at the time, kids used to go outside all the time. But nowadays, man, kids don't even do nothing anymore. And the reason why I'm saying this, when I was a kid, my mom and dad made me go outside, especially my mama. She make me and my brother go outside and play with kids. Before we don't get an internet, before we don't get an accuracy out of trouble, going people's houses and stuff like that. You know how kids get into things they ain't supposed to do and get it, and they do it behind their parents' back. This is why they need to have something to do for these kids out here. They really do, especially the young generation, the generation Z, because you got kids out here. I swear, man, this technology stuff is hurting these kids, and really, what's hurting these kids the most, man. You know, they don't have nothing unexpected to do. So you wonder why kids breaking other folks' windows and get into fights that they didn't need to get into, and you know, pickpocketing and people's wallets and their money and stuff like that. And you wonder why kids ain't got nothing to do. They doing a lot of dirty work, but they expect can't do the dirty work for themselves. They expect you supposed to do their dirty work. I'm gonna tell you like this, man, that it was a different time, man. I miss those days when in 80s, man, when you had something to do. We get into caught of some stuff, but not all that the way these kids in nowadays. Now they, with this technology, they put it on they put it on Facebook and MySpace page, really on Facebook and Twitter, and even put it on YouTube, and especially when kids get into you know, access fighting and put it on a boost out of the internet and let the whole world see it. I mean, it comes from a time when kids play hide and seek. They play Marco Polo. Y'all remember that? Marco Polo. And a lot of times, a lot of people, they used to do a lot of dirty work for their stuff, but they expect you to do their dirty work. But what I'm saying is this: ain't nothing do for everybody. Ain't nothing do, not just for the kids, but the older folks as well. Because back then, people used to talk to their neighbors. They used to say, "What's up? How you doing?" And everybody, man. But now, man, I swear, things have changed, man. It make it better or worse. It used to come from a better to worse to worse. I swear, if you look out there, if you think I'm lying, I'm thinking, damn, what the hell is wrong with these damn kids? Because they got these sorry ass men and these sorry ass women out here, and I'm talking about other race, other ethnic group, other color. Because how can they raise kids? They a kid their own damn self. But see but that's what their asses get when you trying to go into these go into these access of fucking clubs, and then thinking that they're gonna find, for women think they're gonna find Mr. Right, and women think what I'm saying is women think they're gonna find Mr. Right, and men think they're gonna find Mrs. Righteousness. That's Mrs. Righteousness is not going to happen. So men and women are both messed up. What's going on, and in the system too. And the people as well, because people, man, we need to go back when people are doing a lot of work for each other, man. Expect that you supposed to do the dirty work for them, because it comes from a time, man, everything was all great. Everything when I went to swimming pool, man, going to parties and meet the women, finding sexy women from sisters and white women from other races of women, hanging out with the fellas, drinking, and and playing games with the fellas with the Monopoly game, and and stuff like that, hanging out and chilling, listen to music, talking about stuff, sports, entertainment, politics. It was the whole damn nine, man. And hanging with the ladies. Come on. It was great years in that time. I missed that day, man. But now, man, it's really not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's something else. Because back in those days, man, you expect doing a lot of dirty work for everybody. You supposed to do dirty work for them. Now it's got out of control, man. And now everybody, getting on these cell phones, and they putting these damn program epigram cameras to make sure they won't get on the phone on the road. And they don't care nowadays. They're gonna look at, hey, whatever. They expect people supposed to do a lot of dirty work, but they can't do the dirty work for themselves. But as I said earlier before, man, I don't know what happened to that, because my mom get on my nieces and nephews all the time. They need to go outside and play. The kids don't even play anymore. They don't meet these kids. Now I can understand why because girls keep up a lot of stuff. They do, and that's why women hang around fellas all the time. They'll rather hang around fellas and hang around girls, because women fight over dumb shit, fight over look. I look at this better, this person, that person. Fellas, you know what I mean. They'll fight about fighting each other. They borrow each other's makeup and clothes and shoes. I mean, women. And just airing out other person's laundry, other person's misery. But what I'm saying to this, folks, we need to go back to that time when everything was all great. Everything, when people do a lot of dirty work together, because and we wonder why kids always get into some things that they ain't supposed to get into, and the adults as well. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, kids don't even respect their elders anymore. They don't. They don't respect mom and dad and all that stuff. And you wonder why these white kids growing up in these hating their parents. Like, fuck you, mom. Fuck you, dad. Fuck you. They just bad. Oh my God. But let them do that to around black parents. I guarantee they're gonna strap 6 inches of belt out of their ass, and they gonna get a red rational out of their damn cheekbone. It's like, oh damn! They like, you ain't talking that shit now. And you know, I swear, no wonder why most white kids are so fucking bad. But kids bad in general. Even and sometimes black kids, but black kids get straight up, and some of the black kids are getting bad as well, man. But the reason why parents need to start beating these kids' asses and start disciplining them, because they don't have no guidance anymore. They don't have it. They don't have no guidance. And we wonder why men and women don't get married. And I can't blame women. I can't blame men don't want to get married because they afraid what all ends fail. So, folks, man, quit expect somebody else to do the dirty work and you quit specking other specking folks, even to your own and everybody else's echo groups, to expect them to do their dirty work, but they won't do the dirty work for themselves. Instead of, and people get framed and get into trouble, stuff like that, and accusing other folks of some of the things they did and some of the things they didn't do. You know, that you got innocence has got to prove guilty. You know, and have some. People need to have something to do for these kids, so they can stay out of trouble. You know, they need to instruct it instead of instructed and destructed to get them you know, get them revolving, get them in, you know, and get And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chuckle the deuces. How we do, Texas baby. Until next time. All right. Peace.